have never seen facts quite this bad.
Jeremy Sykes, one of the Department of Ecology employees, who has identified himself as not someone with the skills to delineate wetlands, but looked at an aerial photograph and determined, based on this aerial photograph, that Kings had done a bulldozing spree, to use his own terms, and destroyed very rare alkali wetlands. That then prompted Department of Ecology to go Department of Natural Resources and start this and begin the pursuit of Kings and the persecution.
These alleged wetlands have been stock water ponds on this ranch for over 70 years for sure, probably as long as 200 years. Out of the blue, someone at Ecology woke up and said, you know, on the aerial photos, these look like they're regulated wetlands. Now, to be really clear, the Kings have what's referred to as a vested permit exempt stock water right. They have established a senior water right to do this activity, and our legislature has declared that the use of that right, the exercise of that right, to be a designated and beneficial use under state water law.
Department of Ecology actually recommended that the Attorney General's office, through their Environmental Protection Division, actually pursue the Kings in a super secret proceeding, like a RICO crime.
The timing is suspect. They bring these criminal charges after some of the civil action have started. And so while this criminal matter is unfolding, the attorneys from the same attorney general's office are fighting in the Grant County Superior Court to get a preliminary injunction directing the Kings and their cattle stay off of all the land. But we had to say, look, we can't put on evidence. We can't make arguments. There's a criminal investigation for potentially felony criminal charges. So we couldn't participate in the opposition to them seeking a court order to kick the Kings off the ranch entirely, which they prevailed upon. The attorney general's office in arguments just kept saying, well, look, if we're wrong, we'll just write a check. Literally, I forget, Tony, how many times did he argue to the judge, if we're wrong, we'll just cut a check, meaning from all taxpayers in Washington state to just cut a check. Well, it might have been 5, 10, 15
No,
times.
it was 11 times. He did it 11
11.
times. I actually went back and it's such nonsense.
From an outsider looking in, that all of the actions that they have taken were more so to have the end result of shutting down the Legacy Ranch.
My gut at this point, everything seems to be showing that there's some ulterior motive.
I do feel like it's a theme going on in the state.
That's the really scary part.